What is going on, guys? It is White here, and today I'm following the lead of Retro Hungry TV. I'm going to the local swap meet or flea market or whatever you'll call it, and I'll tell you what, if I can just have 50% of the luck that Retro Hungry TV has had at these places, I'll be really thrilled with the result today. I've never been in my whole life. It's very far away from where I live, but since I missed yard selling this morning, I'm going to go down there to kind of compensate for that, and you know, could be good. I'm not planning to have as good a luck as Retro Hungry TV. That kid lucks out. But if I can just mimic like 50% of that luck, I'll be really happy with how today goes. Resellers here apparently. Cell phone world. They've got their own little like factory and awkward fences to get in.
It's bad weather, huh?
Oh no, it's typical winter time.
Really?
Yeah, it starts raining.
Raining.
Come on.
These look sun faded beyond belief, dude.
Oh, sometimes it gets a little down.
Let's go actually into the booth and see what they have. Madden 05, day one buy.
Winter weather.
Sports games are $0.
Especially when you're not young anymore. You're not immortal like you used to.
You gentlemen have any other video games you're selling?
No, very much. Really.
Just a few? Okay. Alright, thank you. Okay. Well, we're on the right track though. Do you have any more of those? Oh yeah, pull those games out. Nothing good. How much you want for the silver thing in there?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
I was getting $25 for this one. They got a game on it.
Is this a good one? No, it's not a good one. It's an older one. No, I'm good on that. Thanks, sir. Dreamcast controller. You have some video game stuff. Okay, I'll take a look around a little bit more. Some decent games here, eh? How much you guys selling games for, my man?
They're
Oh, they're priced?
yeah, they're
oh, okay.
priced. They're $2 off of whatever their price.
Oh, nice. All right.
Oh, it's not for sale. I used it. Yeah, I used it for something.
Can you get out of the sun?
She's wanting me to start doing rings. She
Oh, really?
Thanks, dude.
start doing rings like this.
Yeah.
If I had a rack to put them on, I might do it.
I wonder why Mario All-Stars is priced so much, dude. America, the shelf, right here. Clips, knives, a Game Boy game, some newer games over here, and throwing stars. America. How much are you asking for games over here, sir? Might be interested in that Halo Legendary Edition of Halo 2. I have one, but it's beat up pretty bad. And someone wrote on Sharpie on it. Space Jam toy is getting purchased. Well, we found a booth with a bunch of stuff, but it is going to be eBay prices or above, for sure. I mean, I'm seeing $25 for Mario games. It's bad. But it is games to look at for once in my life.
Is there two?
Big box of Nintendo games.
Give me $1 for the box.
How much you want for this whole box of games? Just curious.
Count them.
Okay. That's creepy.
Honestly, bro, I just got here and I know these things will sell. So
Okay.
if you want them all, I'd have to sell them to you for $2 a piece.
$2 a piece?
Yeah, there's 25 games.
Do you want $50 for the whole thing?
Yeah, because I know I could sell it here for like $3-4 a piece.
Possibly, yeah. Maybe I'll just take a few that I want then.
There you go.
Okay. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Lots of games. How much you want for these Pokemon games?
This is $10.
$10?
Yes.
Do you take 2 for 15? You would?
No.
2 for 15?
It's a Pokemon? Okay.
For 15 bucks? Alright. Rumble Pack. Ton of games. Nothing that's really on my list though. Oh, more old stuff down here too, huh? Killer Instinct. I have all of these. Original Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Lots of good junk in here. And then a million controllers. And then Hot Wheel cars. Oh my goodness, dude. Pirated knockoffs are so cool. They're almost more cool because they're not authentic. Oh, they got a ton of games in here.
If you need any help, just holler.
Okay. Are any of these prices negotiable?
Not really, no.
Alright.
It's not my stand. I literally use it for years.
Okay. There is a lot more Super Nintendo games in there too. An original Nintendo. I don't see anything I need for these prices. Super Nintendo games over here too. Ton of them. Vegas Steaks in box. Okay, thank you. Can we see from this other side? What is going on, everyone? So today, for the first time in my life, I went down to the flea market slash swap meet, where the jury's still out on what they're actually called, but I went down to the place where everyone meets and basically has a big giant yard sale. And I was very pleased with the results, actually. It wasn't a huge, massive hit, but it was definitely as good as a yard selling day. And again, today I had to miss yard selling because I went out binge drinking last night. So it made up for missing the yard selling, definitely, especially since I talked to Fanta today and he went out yard selling and said there was nothing. It was just absolutely dead. So it worked out for me. And I'll hop into this first pickup. You saw the guy with the box of NES games. He wanted 50 bucks for the whole box. And I didn't want to give him 50 bucks for the whole box, especially since I'm not a big NES guy. That's more of Fanta's cup of tea. But I came back. Well, first of all, I bought one game. I bought Metroid off of him. This is always a good pickup. It's always a game that is going to be traded. It has decent value. It's such a popular series. It's 10 to 15 bucks on eBay. So anytime I see this for a couple bucks, scoop it right up. I got this for $2 today. But then I go back to this guy a little bit later on because I wanted to keep my money early and I wanted to, kind of save it for stuff I wanted. And then when I didn't see anything great throughout the rest of the day, I had some cash left. And I went back to him and I said, I'll give you 20 bucks for the lot of Super Nintendo games. And, he thought about it for a minute and he's like, well, can you at least give me 25 so I can get $1 a game? And I thought for a minute and I don't really need Super Nintendo, or I don't really need NES games. That's more a Fanta's thing. So I said, I'll give you, I can't go above 20 bucks. I'll give you 20 bucks for the box. And he thought about it and he figured, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. So he did give me these for 20 bucks. He didn't want to risk it and not get money throughout the rest of the night. So he gave me these games for 20 bucks. 720 skateboarding, it looks like. Oh, really excited to play this Tecmo Super Bowl. Really ridiculous football game where you can dive like 25 yards. Really fun game. Played it a lot as a kid. Be giving that a play tonight for sure. Mock Rider. I see this everywhere. I'm going to hold on to it because I think Fanta has it already. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. I'm not sure if this is the bad one or the good one on the NES, but I know it's decently valued. It's about $12 game on eBay. So that tells me it's probably a decent game. Disney Adventures. Don't know anything about it, but I know that there's been some decent Mickey Mouse games from the 80s and early 90s. I know I played the one on the Sega Game Gear. I think it was called Fantasia. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a really fun game. And there were some decent Mickey Mouse games on the NES as well. Time Lord must be a very common game because I see it everywhere I go. Aliens 3, decently valued game, probably not a good game. That Rainbow, that company is not good. I hear from Fanta, he said they're terrible. But I noticed this was going for like 12 bucks on eBay, so for NES standards, that's a pretty valuable game. Maybe it is decent, who knows. Mario Brothers, first time I've ever picked this game up without Duck Hunt attached. It's not rare by any means, but I haven't seen one without Duck Hunt, so I'm going to definitely hang on to this in my collection. Speaking of the devil, another copy of this game, I might build a coffee table or something out of these games because I find them everywhere I go. I think that'd be cool to have a whole glass coffee table with just those. The Legend of Cage, and look at this box art. I love these hippie stoners that made this box art. So funny. Tie-dye and rainbow colored. Pinball. Very generic title, only like worth $1, but it looks like it might be decent fun. Little clone of Mario on the front of that. Monster Party. Don't know anything about this. Very excited to play it. For whatever reason, it looks like a pretty fun game. It looks really goofy, but gonna give it a play. Possibly tonight. Karate Kid, movie license game. The Rainbow, probably not going to be a great game. Another decently valued game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know, over $5, between 5 and 10 on eBay. This might not be the good game. One of these two is a good game, and the other one's a bad game. I'm not sure. If you're a subscriber and you're smart, let me know. Definitely smarter than me at NES. Another ridiculous box cover. Look at this, Friday the 13th. Rainbows and tie-dye, and I mean, what on earth were they doing with this? I think they just all got high when they made these games and then, like, colored. Home Alone 2, really good movie. Not planning on the game being good, but the movie was a very good sequel to a very good original movie. Don't see that too often. Kings of the Beach, it looks like a beach volleyball game, and I think on an 8-bit system, beach volleyball is going to be very fun, so probably give this a play in the next couple days. Punch-Out! I've only seen Mike Tyson's Punch-Out in the wild. I've never seen this one, so I don't know. It's not worth anything, but I don't know if it's rare or what, but it doesn't have Mike Tyson with it. 10-yard fight, see this everywhere. It just kind of came with the box, so I don't know. It has the 5 screws on the back. I don't think that means anything for this game, but everywhere you go, you see this game. Jaws, infamous game, pretty much hated by everyone. See the Angry Video Game Nerd talk about this game all the time, and it's supposed to be very bad, and once again, it has the Rainbow Company, the LJN, so Fanta gave me advice. He said those games are usually bad. So far, he's been correct. Infamously hard game, Ghosts and Goblins. I already have this game. I'll probably give this to Fanta and then for a trade or something. Very, very difficult game. Back before games were catered for casuals. Tetris, the lady at the flea market, the girlfriend of the guy selling these games, tried to tell me that this game sells for $25. And no, not at all. Someone might sell it for $25, but they're never going to sell it. It's just going to sit there for $25 until the end of time, unless a mentally insane person comes along. RoboCop, don't know anything about it. Another movie license game. It seems like that was pretty common back then, just like it's common today. I can never pronounce this. Secross. S-E-I Cross. Looks like a racing game. Not worth anything. Don't know anything about it. Probably give that a play on a rainy day. So now we'll get into the best find of the day for me, which was this Pokemon lot. You guys saw I paid $15 for these 2 current generation Pokemon games. Well, I guess they're past generation now because the 3DS is out. Whatever. But Pokemon Black, I did trade off my other Pokemon Black as part of an N64 deal. I'll probably do that on a Fantas Find or something. And Pokemon Diamond. Now, here's the best part about this deal by far. 15 bucks for these two games is a really good deal. But what makes it better? When I opened up Pokemon Diamond to check, make sure everything was in there right before I gave the guy money, look what I noticed in there. Pokemon Sapphire up here. So, awesome. Just awesome. A free, $12, $15 game on eBay thrown in for free. And that is one of the Pokemon games I don't have, I believe. I have a lot of them. That's one of the ones I don't have. I have Ruby. Okay. One more random title here. Eternal Champions. I saw this. The guy was really nice. I don't know what's going on there. The guy was really nice, so I gave him $1 just because he was nice. And I thought, I'll give this to Fanta or something. Looked like a fun game, had a cool name. And now, probably the funniest find of the day, I was walking, me and my buddy were leaving, we were about to get to my car, and there was a guy, probably a 19-year-old kid or so, had a bunch of random things, and he was sitting down there. I don't think he even rented a spot, he literally just brought his stuff in and sat it down on the ground. And one of the things I noticed was this GameCube case. And I pick it up, take a look inside, and notice a couple games. So I'm like, hey, dude, what do you want for this? And I just hold this up. And he goes, $5. So I don't haggle with him at all. I give him $5. And the reason being is that inside is Mario Party 6 and Super Monkey Ball Jr., which is definitely a good deal for $5. I don't consider that stealing. I'm sure that some subscriber is going to think I stole from the kid, but if you're a seller, you need to know what you're selling. Same thing with Pokemon Diamond. He should know what's in the case. I'm just asking him what he wants for this, and I'm not going to go, call the moral police on myself or anything, but I'm happy with those bonuses. And that's definitely the theme today, is the bonuses that I got. There was more stuff in those two things than meets the eye. So at flea markets or swap meets or yard sales, always check your boxes, always open up the boxes, make sure everything's inside and looks good. I noticed a bunch of PlayStation 2 games today that didn't have the proper disc inside. So that's my advice to you guys, is to always check those out. And let me know what you think about this series. I'm definitely down to go check out more flea markets after what care what you do. Just leave some feedback. Let me know what you guys think about this. And I am out. I will be back soon, and me and Fanta are going to have an episode up on Fantas Finds, probably within the next day. Later, guys.